just recorded half this script and then realised I had pasta sauce around my mouth. So I had to re-record this. Anyways, Ninjago is a show that recently, as of writing this script, celebrated its 14-year anniversary since the pilot episodes were released back in January of 2011. This show deserves no introduction based on how much content there is surrounding Ninjago, although there may be a few people who are learning about Ninjago through this video or are only just rediscovering the show after not watching it for years. Ninjago is a show that revolves around several core ninja and their misadventures. These ninja control elemental powers, including fire, ice, earth, lightning, technology, form, speed, heat, fusion, the list goes on and on. If you're an old fan rediscovering the show through this video, yeah, there's been a shit ton of new powers added in recent years, many of which don't have names yet, although I think there have been quite a few that have been named since writing this script. So go check the Ninjago wiki. Yeah, go look on the wiki. There's so many to this point where I, a fan of the show for about 8 or 9 years, can barely keep up with all of the new ones. Anyways, elemental powers aren't the only powers within the show. Some powers like Klaus and Candelaria use magic spells and or sorcery at some point or in some shape or form. And other characters, such as Master Chen, use magical items such as his staff. And there's also other ones like the Teapot of Tyran or whatever it's called. The thing that's used to summon Nadakan. Anyways, with just how expansive this magic system is and how long this show has been going on, you'd assume that there would be a lot of content made for this show. And you would be right. This show has the original pilot episodes released all the way back in 2011, 17 or 18 seasons depending on if you consider The Island a season or not, specials such as the Day of the Departed special, shorts on Lego's YouTube channel, the list goes on and on and on. With all this content, there has been an equally expansive cast of characters introduced all over the years. In this video, I could discuss so many that the fandom perceives as strands, but the two characters I want to focus on are Sora and Bonzle. Sora is the first character I wish to focus on in this video. She was introduced in the first episode of the 2023 introductory season to the Dragons Rising era of Ninjago, The Merge Part 1. She is an incredibly smart person, being described by the Ninjago wiki as one of the smartest inventors within the Kingdom of Imperium, and being offered the ability to work under Dr. LaRoe, one of the most esteemed scientists in Imperium who develops technology to transfer energy from dragons to Imperium's technology. She is also the master of technology, an element that only came about after the merge. Don't ask me how the new elements came about. It's a magical mystery that, as far as I can remember, it's not really explained, but I'm sure we'll get some form of explanation about the merge in future seasons.
Master Wu, Roz told me you caused the merge. Did you? Aaron Roz is a liar. There's no way Master Wu would ever. I need to know. Did you cause the merge? Yes. Huh?
Anyways, during the 2023 Dragons Rising season, Sora required the aid of a dragon called Ryu to help her use her elemental powers before finding her true potential later in the season. Now she is able to use her tech powers independently. Sora's true potential and her childhood are the main aspects of her that I want to examine. During her childhood, Sora actually went by Anna and was ignored and neglected by her parents. She was locked in her room a lot for no reason whatsoever, and her parents showed no affection towards her on screen. The only time we see Sora's parents show any type of positive attention towards her was when she won her school science fair with one of her inventions called the Photak, and like stated previously, was offered to work under Dr. LaRoe. Although Sora had dreamt of working in Dr. LaRoe's lab for a lot of her life, she soon realised that the way Dr. LaRoe was treating dragons, the main source of energy for Imperium, was unethical, and rejected Dr. LaRoe's offer. This is when we see her getting her locked up in her room more and more, and her parents decided to take away her workbench, which she used to make inventions. When taking away her workbench, her parents told her to get a new hobby if she wasn't going to use her inventions to end Imperium and the complete dictatorship Beatrix had over it. Eventually, the merge happened, which allowed Sora a chance to escape to the Ninjago crossroads.
I still can't get over how amazing the Kingdom of Imperium looks. It's perfect, isn't it?
Don't believe everything you hear about Imperium. I'm from there, remember? Their idea of perfect isn't mine. The merge slamming it up against Ninjago gave me the perfect chance to get out.
Sora rarely got to express herself and explore her identity, as the main aspect of Imperium that she actually enjoyed was her inventing, which let her explore her creativity and an intrinsic part of herself without any repercussions, was ripped away from her when she refused to use it for her parents or anyone else's gain. This is like those parents who say they support trans people, but they don't support their own child being trans for whatever fucking reason. For many of these parents, their support is performative, to say the very least, and they have this unrealistic view that nobody in their family would be trans. So they're fine with trans people as long as their child doesn't deviate from their expectations of what their child should be. Sora's parents expect her to just go along with whatever law-abiding Imperium adult says while having no moral qualms about it. Like, children aren't fucking dolls, parents. Treat them like they're a human child that has a brain and can think for themselves while guiding them through the process of life. Later on in life, in the episode The Power Within, Sora would re-meet her parents at the Battle of Imperium. For a little context, the ninja had been dealing with the issue of mergequakes, in which they would be ripped in the literal fabric of reality, and Beatrix, the unworthy empress and dictator of Imperium, had made them worse. Sora, from a young age, had seen through Beatrix's bullshit, but her parents were patriotic to a fault, let's say. They did not believe that their good empress was actually a dictator, even after Sora told them, and while Beatrix was actively trying to send her own citizens, plus the ninja, through the mergequakes, and after Ryu was sent through a mergequake. Luckily, Ryu survives in the end, but Ryu was just a baby. Then again, he is a dragon, and it was ingrained in Imperium's minds that dragons are just evil beasts. Anyways, Sora's parents then beg Anna to go with them and to rejoin their family, as well as telling her that she's young and naive. This is a common rhetoric proposed by transphobes, as many believe that trans teens are too young to be trans, even when many people realize they are trans when they are younger than what Sora is believed to be. I believe her voice actor said that she was believed to be around the age of 15. So, yeah. After this, Sora was just like, yeah, fuck you. The ninja are my family now, not you. Then she accepts me as Sora, not Anna. And oh yeah, they actually like me and love me as myself. She then finds her true potential and can independently use the element of technology. This true potential is from her rejecting her parents' ideologies and fully accepting herself, with her being referred to as her chosen name Sora, not her dead name Anna, in future episodes. Additionally, her finding control over the technology element can be viewed as Sora becoming her own person for once, that does not need anyone else to define her or be a part of her identity, whether that be Ryu being a source of her elemental power, or her parents using this as a tool to improve a place that has only neglected her and many other citizens previously, because she now knows who she is, and she is proud of who she is, as she fucking deserves to be. So, yeah.
Anna! Mom? Dad? You see now I was right about Imperium? You have to get to safety! This is too dangerous!
No! You need to come with us!
What? I can't! I have to help stop the Empress! She's going to destroy everything!
No! You need to trust the Empress! She wouldn't do any of this without a reason!
Didn't you see the video? The reason is that she's evil!
That video has to be fake! Our good Empress would never do those things!
We've missed you, Anna! Don't abandon us again!
I didn't abandon you. You abandoned me! I thought I had to prove myself to you. But you should never have to prove your worth to your own parents!
You're young and naive, Anna! Just come back to your family!
I have a new family now. One that loves me for who I really am!
Eject! Eject!
Bonzle is the next character that I want to talk about. She is an interesting character, to say the least. We first meet her in the episode Land of Lost Things, and she's a skeleton that was adopted into the Finders alongside Geo, Fritz, Spitz, and eventually Cole. Well, technically she's a magic spell. She was created by Gandalaria to banish the Forbidden Five into their own pocket dimension by Iga and Rontu, who are two dragons that are also masters of Spinjitzu. Moving on, somehow Bonzle didn't dissipate like spells normally do and gained consciousness.
I am sorry to interrupt this moment, but I believe I now know why Roz wants you. You are the spell that locked away the Forbidden Five. Logic would therefore dictate
That you're the spell that could also free them.
Maybe it would have been better if I'd just dissolved after all.
No, you are loved and needed. We'll find a way to protect you.
She would wander around for centuries before coming across the Dragonstone Shrine, which is where she met Wu.
Who's there?
I'm sorry. I'll go.
Oh. Excuse my harshness, little one. You moved like a whisper.
On a side note, I also do have this Lego set. I will go get it now. So this is the Dragonstone Shrine set. I actually put this on stream Christmas 2024, and it is such a shame that this did not come with either a Wu figure or a Bonzle figure, because like it would have played. Oh, it did come with a Wu. It did come with a Wu. I lied. I forgot it came with Wu right here. But it should have come with Bonzle. It should have come with Bonzle. Anyways, after meeting Wu, Bonzle would also then create her physical form from the majority of her remaining magical spell energy. Honestly, I probably don't have much to say about Bonzle compared to Sora, as Sora's in more episodes and we get less of an insight into Bonzle's life before meeting the ninja, but there are a few moments that I do want to touch on. In the episode The Spell at the Waterfall, Cole alongside the Finders travel through the portal gates to the Monastery of Spinjitzu. They were being chased by Raz's wolf mask warriors, and Raz wanted to capture Bonzle specifically due to her being a spell. We actually only find out that Bonzle is a spell after she tells Zane, Cole and Geo. She's actually scared to tell them about her being a spell because of her uncertainty of how they would react, a common feeling among trans people before they come out. This whole scene can actually be viewed as her like coming out scene, as it were. Back to the spell at the waterfall. Bonzle chose her own form and says she feels that she's become who she's destined to be. This can be viewed as Bonzle's relief or euphoria after transitioning. Many trans people don't feel as though they recognize themselves before transitioning and become more comfortable in their bodies after transitioning, as the physical image of themselves matches more in line with the mental image of themselves. I also want to talk about another moment in the episode really quickly because I just want to show how much of a heartwarming scene it is. So after Bonzle is done with telling Geo and Cole about who she is and her past, she said that she would be scared that if they found out that Bonzle wasn't really a person, then they would disown her, but they would hug and accept her, and Geo states that she would always be a part of their family. Bonzle dehumanizes herself, as the media often does with trans people, which could lead to some younger trans people especially.
Taking Master Wu's advice, I went searching, and it was in the land of lost things where I finally found what I was looking for. My family. Cole, Geo, you and the Finders filled that lonely feeling inside me with a warmth I'd never known. I was afraid if you found out I wasn't a real person, you wouldn't want me to be in our family anymore.
Bonzle, we don't care where you came from. You're part of our family. Nothing's gonna change that.
To deny who they are because of how influential the media is. However, this episode and a few other episodes of this season really humanized and fleshed out Bonzle more. In Dragon's Rising Season 1, Bonzle was a character we didn't really know much about, and even though I loved how her personality was presented in the episodes she was in, she didn't really feel like a character with thoughts and emotions like Sora and Geo, two other characters that debuted that season. Then Dragon's Rising Season 2, which was the 2024 season, the last year's season, we got to understand Bonzle more, and I felt like that really helped form Bonzle as an actually good character, I guess, as like an actual person within the show rather than just another random character. So yeah, these two are some of the characters that I absolutely adore, and there are many people who interpret these two as trans. I don't know how to write good conclusions, and I'm a uni student, so yeah, this is the first video essay that is written exclusively for the Poppy Nutella Extra channel, with my other two video essays, which was the Cole and Lou video essay and the Cole and Geo video essay. I really like Cole as a character, don't I? Anyways, those two were re-uploads from my main channel, the Poppy Nutella channel, which I decided now that that channel is going to be exclusively focusing on gaming content and like mainly Twitch stream content. That's where all my Twitch VODs are going to be. So yeah, but I will put some stream content over on this channel if I feel like it is relevant, because this is going to be a mainly Ninjago related channel. Like for example, I cut down my stream of building the Dragonstone Shrine and turned it into a time lapse that I posted like a little while ago, not that long ago, but I don't know when I'm going to post this video. So yeah, I'll just post it whenever I actually, you know, finish editing it. So yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoy. All my other socials are in the description. If I can get to the links to work, because currently Google and YouTube are being a dick with links in the description of this channel because it's a new channel and they're not letting me have them. So yeah. So anyways, bye guys.